Family, you know what I realize is there are three types of people. One, those who watch things happen. You got those who ask what happened. Then thirdly, there are those who make things happen. Just want to know, which one are you? Let's talk about innovation and the power to make it happen. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Oh yeah. We're getting ready to have a conversation of illumination. We're getting ready to have a courageous conversation today. Family, listen, I need you to make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yeah, we are tuned in to In the Mix as yours truly, Dr. Eddie, and I'm ready. Family, if you're ready, just type ready. Type ready. Yeah, we're going to have a courageous conversation of illumination. It's all the way turned up. Let's turn on the lights. Come on, family. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. You know how we do it, as a matter of fact. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. It's going to be 100 watts of empowerment and inspiration. We keep it at 100. We turn the lights all the way on. We too lit to quit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Yeah. We're getting ready to soar into this sensational session today, and this conversation of illumination on our channel for change, our channel that breaks change, our channel that creates change. We're talking about innovation, the power to make it happen. And here's the thing about innovation. Innovation comes from the whole aspect of ideas. It is coming up with something that has never been done before to go where you've never gone before, or it is improving upon something that has already been spawned, crafted, and already developed. Why is that? Because nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. That's why I want you to throw those light bulb emojis in the chat, because it symbolizes the fact that we're turning on the ideas in our mind. We're turning our mind all the way on to think on another level, to go to another level, to move to another level. The late, great Dr. Miles Monroe said, give your ability a responsibility. Let me say that again. I like that. Let me say it twice because it's also nice. Give your ability a responsibility. And I need you to hear me. You, yes, you, I'm talking to you. You have a responsibility to imagine. You have a responsibility to innovate. You have a responsibility to engineer the future. Right? The only way that you predict the future is by creating it. You have the power to make it happen through your imagination, through your innovation, through your engineering of the future. And here's what I realize. In order to do that, you got to weed some people out of your life. Those who are drama-filled people, those who are dream killers. It's time out for being around dull people who are plastic. I don't need to be around people who are plastic. I need to be around people who are fantastic. Fantastic in their mindset, fantastic in their thinking. You need to be around people who are not plastic, but who are elastic. What do I mean by that? Those people who have a level of elasticity, they're able to expand themselves. And because they're able to expand themselves, they're able to expand their ideas. They're able to expand their impact. their influence, their income. They're able to expand you as well at the same time. Are you hearing me? Listen, I need you to hear me. You got to expand your mind beyond the scarcity mindset. It's time to expand. Come on, family, type expand. Type expand. Type expand. Place a demand on your mind. Give your ability a responsibility. Give your mindset a mandate. Come on. Expand beyond the scarcity mindset. Expand beyond the emotional snipers. Expand beyond the stinking thinking that keeps you sulking and sinking. Expand beyond the stinking thinking that keeps you suffering in silence, sulking and sinking. Expand beyond the imposter syndrome. Expand beyond the NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Expand beyond the gaslighting and the self-imposed limiting beliefs and the complexity and the conformity and the mediocre mindset. You are not an underachiever. You are an overcomer. Come on, family, type I'm an overcomer. I need you to expand. Type I'm an overcomer. You survived. Now it's time to soar and thrive. Do you hear what I'm saying? You have survived, and now it's time to soar and thrive. It's your season for seizing. So here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to throw some things over your boat. You're going to have to throw some things out of your life. You got to get rid of some stuff. You got to overthrow the status quo. You got to think bigger. You got to think better. You have to think brighter. That's what you're going to have to do to take your mindset to another level. Why? Because when I'm able to innovate, when I'm able to create, when I'm able to move my life to a different level, in a different plane, and I'm in a different playing field, I have my mind in the game. Here's what I'm able to do. I'm able to tap into the power of innovation and make it happen. And when I'm able to move into that particular place to where I'm going to make it happen, where I'm going to partner with God, here's what God does. God now blows my mind. I want to speak over your life right now. God is not going to only blow your mind. He's going to blow the mind of people who already made up their mind about you. Let me say that again. God is not going to only blow your mind. He's going to blow the mind of people who already made up their mind about you. Oh, he wasn't about to do this. He wasn't about to do that. She wasn't about to do this. She wasn't about to do that. You better think again. You better think again, because here it is. I don't go with the flow. I go against it. Too many of us, our problem is we go with the flow. We go with we go with what is flowing right now, rather than we going against it. Swim against the current. Don't go with the flow. Go against it. Swim against the current, and you always remain current. Those who swim against the current will always remain current. What does that do? It now places an onus on me to recreate, to transform, to reinvent myself, to reimagine the future, to rethink, to not get into the particular place where I'm just giving people a piece of my mind, but I'm only left with just a piece of my mind, but no peace of mind. No, I need all my mind to innovate, to make it happen, to do what's never been done before, to go where nobody has ever gone before. I need all of my mind. I don't have time to waste time, and I don't have time to waste my mind. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. You're going to either be obsessed or you're going to be average. You're going to be obsessed about your craft, or you're just going to be average like everybody else, like the rest of the other people who just go along with the current versus you going against it in an instant. I need you to hear me. To live the life that others won't live, you have to do what others won't do. Ooh. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Let me say it again. To live the life that others won't live, you have to do what others won't do. Family is very, very empowering right here in this courageous conversation. What it is that we're having. We have a conversation of illumination. Yes, we are. And it's very, very colorful in here. This is what I need you to do. I need you to go ahead and support a badge. Support a badge. We have 3 particular tiers: VIP, royalty, OQP. Yeah, I want you to become a member of our YouTube channel. Don't tell me you're in the mix, but you're not in the mix. Something wrong with that. How you in the mix, but you're not in the mix? Listen, go ahead and get a membership badge. Let me tell you this. Why is it so needed? Why is it so necessary? Why is it so important? Because your membership is a sponsorship. And in exchange for your membership being a sponsorship for our channel, my gift to you is to give you exclusive perks. Yeah, because here's what you are. You help to sponsor parts of this show, to make our equipment better, to extend our reach, to make our show better. Every one of your sponsorships is a seed that is sown into our vision. And so this is what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and support a badge. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description of this video. Yeah. I want you to partner with me. Partner with me to grow. Partner with me to grow our channel. Not only are you a subscriber as well. Yes, I want you to hit the thumbs up button on this video. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to hit the subscribe button, rather. Not only are you a subscriber, but you are a partner. So as a partner, as a subscriber, everything you do counts. Every comment counts. Every like counts. Every subscriber counts. Your participation, it means the world to us. It means the world to this channel. And of course, taking us into greater acceleration into this particular vision. So let's go ahead. Let's do that, family. And then, of course, to become an ultimate partner, join our Eagles community. Yeah. Soar with us into greater success and purpose. Let's go beyond this channel to revamp your mindset in the marketplace like I'm doing right here. All you have to do is go to theeaglesacademy.com. It's in our chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description of this video. We'll push you to soar, to go where you've never gone before, to do where you've never done before. But hear me, you don't just soar as far as your dream, you soar as high as your team. Need to be around amazing Eagles. Eagles, drop some eagle emojis in the chat of accountability partners who are moving to a new level. The power of innovation moves you into a greater place of communication. And that communication is what it is about how you think. Researchers say 75% of the thoughts that we think each and every single day are generally negative. And then 85% of what it is that we think, that we worry about, never even comes to fruition. Isn't it interesting? 75% of the thoughts that we think every day generally are negative. 85% of what it is that we are thinking about generally causes us to worry. And what it is that we're worrying about never even comes to fruition anyway. So here's what we're doing. A lot of us were just wasting time in our mind. And we need to change. We need a channel. We need to refine our mind. We need to reimagine ourselves. Here's what I understand. Somebody just type think big. Come on, family. Type think big. Type think big. It doesn't cost you anything to think. But it costs you everything to act. Yeah. We're talking about, the power of innovation and making it happen. That's what we're talking about. Innovation, the power to make it happen. And here it is. It doesn't happen out here. It doesn't happen with your hands. It doesn't happen with your heart until it first happens in your mind. And here's what I like about it. Proverbs 23 verse 7 says this, as a man thinketh in his heart. That's not just your organ. That's not just what is beating. That's not just what is causing your blood to flow throughout your body. No, your heart is specifically your mind. As a man thinketh in his mind, so is he. Doesn't cost you anything to think, but it costs you everything to act. Come on, family, type take action. Take action. William Ward said this, nothing limits achievement like small things. Nothing expands possibilities like unleashed imagination. The cauldron for innovation is imagination. And here's what I have to do. I have to adopt possibility thinking. That's what I have to do. Possibility thinking is this. It is expansive. It is moving out of the box. It is having out of the box thinking. It is now creating a box for other people to try to live in so that they can think out of the box of what it is that I created. When you're dead, they're going to put you in a box. So while you're alive, you might as well think outside of the box. I have to move into a place of unlimited thinking, unleashed imagination, and I have to move into a particular place of possibility thinking. Hear me, as innovators, we are not only called to prognosticate, we are not only called to prophesy the future, but here's what we are called to do. We have been called to provoke it. Not just prognosticate, not just prophesy, but provoke. So here's what I have to understand. I have to understand that I have qualities that are within me that speak to innovation. Innovation like a Walt Disney. Innovation like a Frederick Douglass. Innovation like a Martin Luther King Jr. Innovation like a Steve Jobs. Innovation, innovative mindset is what it is that you have. How do you imagine your life? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. What God gave us is the power of imagination. What God gave us is the power of our mindset. We are not instinctive beings just like animals. No. God gave us something different that any other animal does not have. That is whatever we think we can become. We can change our mind right now. We can change our mind today. That shifts our mind for tomorrow. That shifts our future. That shifts our world for tomorrow. I have to adopt that specific mindset of possibility thinking. All things are possible. Come on, family, type that. Type all things. Type all things. All things. All things are possible in your marriage. All things are possible in your ministry. All things are possible in your home. All things are possible in your education. All things are possible at your job. All things are possible in your business. All things are possible in your finances. All things are possible with your vision. All things are possible with your ideas. All things are possible when you innovate. All things are possible when you imagine. All things. Stop telling yourself nothing is going to work. And start telling yourself all things are possible. All things. Whatever I put my hands to do, it will prosper for you. Come on, family, type prosper, prosper. Beloved, I would wish above all things that you would be in good health. Yeah, even as your soul prospers. Yeah, soul, mind, will, and emotions. That's what we're doing. We make motion. We make motion. Breaking news, family. I just want to interrupt this regularly scheduled program, bring you this important announcement. There's a special message I want to share with you in the midst of this special message. I want you to stick and stay. More is coming your way. Breakthroughs. Yeah, on this other side of this break. After these messages, I will be right back. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment. Family, what's going on? Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Family, I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Yeah. Go to the website, theeaglesacademy.com/store, so you can soar. I got a number of different resources that are there for you. Strategies, instructions, solutions to grow your greatness. Bestseller book blueprint. You want to go ahead and get that. Successful speaker strategies. Plethora of other resources for you. Go and check it out. Yeah, go and check it out. And it's going to be a great opportunity for you. Heed to those resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about innovation, the power to make it happen. Yeah, the power to make it happen. And here it is. The power is coming from in here. The power is coming from right here. The power comes from your head, hits your heart, and now it empowers your hands to do something. Too many of us, we're doing what we've continually been doing, and we keep on getting the same results. I need you to hear me. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Doing the same old thing, expecting a different result, just means you're straight up crazy. It means you're insane. You're not going to get something different from doing the same old thing. You have to be an innovator. Family, type that. Innovator. Type innovator. You are an innovator. You must tap into the power of innovation. Why do I say that? Because I love, even in scripture, Noah was an innovator. When you think about the story of Noah and the ark and the flood, that is an innovative story. What took place is innovative. Why do I say that? Because of the rest of the world could not see what Noah saw. Let me just put a pin right there. Let me just pause for the cause right there. Why are you upset when people don't see what you saw? God gave you eyes to see it. Some people can't see it until it's already been birthed. But here's what you have to do. You have to see it before you see it, or you never will seize it. You got to say it before you also see it, so that you can see it, and so that you can seize it. Noah and the ark and the flood. Innovative. Rest of the world could not see what Noah saw. And here it is. Noah was building a boat. Noah was an architect. Noah was a developer. Noah was structuring. Noah was innovating. Noah was imagining. Noah was an engineer. Do you hear? That here it is. It didn't take him 30 years or 20 years or 10 years or 50. No. This took him at least a century plus to work on a vision. You stressing out 15 minutes into thinking about your vision. You stressing out because the vision didn't seem to come to fruition in the first 6 months to the year. And this man was building an ark for 100 plus years. What are you willing to cultivate? What are you willing to develop? What are you willing to have stick-to-itiveness to in order to build what God told you to go after? The rest of the world could not see what Noah saw. You can't expect people who are blind to their own vision to see yours. Rest of the world can see what Noah saw. And I need you to hear me. As a consequence, here's what happened. They were swept away by the currents of change. They were swept away by the flow of the flood. Because here's what Noah decided to do. Noah decided to go against the flow. Noah decided to go against the current. And here it is. Noah is still current. They do movies about Noah. Because he decided to do something different. He decided to go against the grain because God spoke to him about a vision and it had never rained before. It had never rained before, family. And most people are swept away by the waves of change, so much so that they refuse to change. I need you to hear me. You are a revolutionary. Do you hear me? You are a revolutionary. What most people think is illogical and irrational is revolutional. When you get a revelation, you can start a revolution. Come on, family, type revolution. Type revolution. As long as this world evolves, as long as this world revolves, you must continue to evolve. Why? Because if you don't evolve, you won't be involved. When I get a revelation, and my revelation is my vision, without a vision, without a revelation, the people perish. When I get a revelation, I can start a revolution. John Maxwell said this about thoughts. He said, your thoughts determine your destiny. Your destiny determines your legacy. And when you pass, your legacy determines your history. Did you hear what I just said? Your thoughts determine your destiny. Your destiny determines your legacy. And when you pass away, your legacy determines your history. You're born as an individual, but you die as an institution. Why? Because you decided to think outside of the box. You decided to go where nobody has ever gone before, to do what nobody's ever done before. Come on, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Come on, family, type take flight. Type take flight. Take flight. Hear me, sometimes when you're taking flight, you're going to feel some turbulence. You're going to feel some winds. You got to go against the wind current. If you go against the winds, you will win. Can't spell win without winds. It's going to be a lot of things trying to blow you off. It's going to be a lot of things trying to detour you to your destiny. It's going to be a lot of things that are trying to push you out of the way. But you got to continue to stay in focus. You got to continue to stay in the frame. You got to continue to stay in the flow of your anointing, the flow of your power, the flow of your innovation, the flow of your imagination, the flow of your ideas, the flow of you stretching the elasticity of your thinking. I told you already, family, time to get away from dull people who are plastic. You got to be around individuals who are elastic. You got to be around particular type of people who are going to expand themselves. And hear me, they'll never be able to expand you if they don't expand themselves too. That's why I want you to be a part of our Eagles community, where we expand your vision, we expand your reality, we expand your growth. We take you to a place to where you've never been before, to go where you've never gone before, tapping into your purpose. Come on, I want you to take it beyond where it is that we go here. Yeah, let's grow further and farther than where it is that we go here. You want to be an ultimate partner with me? Because I want you to partner with me. But to be an ultimate partner with me, I want you to join our Eagles community. Let's go beyond this channel to revamp your mindset, to really adopt that mindset in the marketplace mentality. Let me be your coach. Let me be your teacher. Let me empower you and mentor you and inspire you and develop you in an accountability community where we have other Eagles who are soaring into another level of success and purpose. Come on, family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Membership and sponsorship has its privileges. Go ahead and get a support badge. Support a badge. My gift to you is I'm giving you exclusive perks. I want you to be a sponsor of our show. And here it is. Your sponsorship helps to make our show even better. Helps us to widen our reach. Helps us to get greater and better equipment so that our stream is even more impactful. Every one of your sponsorships is a seed into this vision. Come on, family, just type, I got a seed in the ground. Come on, family, type, I got a seed in the ground. Yeah, this is good ground. Put a seed in the ground. Go ahead and support a badge. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video for how to go ahead and do it. Yes, thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. And then also hit the subscriber button. Yeah, you're more than just a subscriber. You are a partner. I want to thank you for partnering with us. I want you to go ahead and partner with us. And then here it is. I don't want you to just do it all on your own. Bring somebody with you too. Share this with somebody. Empower with somebody as we go to another level. The power of faith is revelation. You need revelation for innovation. I have to have a thought in my mind that moves me to take action. Listen, you can have a revelation all day, but it doesn't become a revolution until you take action. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's melodies from heaven. Rain down on me. You can have a revelation all day, but it does not become a revolution until you take action. Hear me. Civil rights movement. Yeah, it was a revelation, but it didn't become a revolution until MLK, Meg Evers, Rosa Parks, Fannie Lou Hamer. Many of the incredible cast of characters, those who are named and those who are nameless, those whose faces we know and those who are faceless. It didn't become a revolution until they took action. The iPhone revolutionized certain things. The medium of channels like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and social media became a revolution that shrunk the world. When the Wright brothers took flight, it was a revolution by them taking action. When Noah decided to build a boat and it ain't never rained before. You crazy. Listen, if they're not calling your idea crazy, go back and redo it. Because here's what I realize. First they call you crazy, then they call you for advice. Family, just type crazy faith. Type crazy faith. Type crazy faith. You crying out to Noah to save you when you're getting swept away from the wind currents, and he was trying to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. I was trying to tell you to support me when I'm just at the level that I'm at right now, but you think I'm crazy. First they call you crazy, then they call you for advice. Faith isn't just what you believe, but faith is what you demonstrate. Yeah, you said you got crazy faith. Well, then take a crazy step. Take a crazy step. Take a crazy leap of faith. Most dangerous place you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Can you feel the winds and still win? Say whatever you want to about Peter. Yeah, he sunk, but he walked. You may mess up. You may make some mistakes. You may make some missteps. You may get distracted, but walk. Walk on the word of what it is that God gave you, because faith is action. Faith isn't just what you believe. Faith is how you demonstrate what you believe. Demonstration is about action. It's beyond what you say. It's what you do. Come on, family, type just do it. Just do it. Nike been preaching to you for years and you still ain't done nothing. Come on, family, type just do it. You wearing Nike, but you're not doing Nike. Come on, just do it now. To believe means I take action through the power of my innovation, through the power of my imagination. Why is that? Because the enemy comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. The enemy comes to destroy your ability to enjoy. That's what it is. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy your ability to enjoy life, and that more abundantly. And here's what you have to do. You have to not only decree what you see, but you have to demonstrate it. You have to not only decree and declare what it is that you see, but you also have to demonstrate it. You got to demonstrate it. You were created in the image of God. But here's what the world does. The world wants you to be recreated in their image. Yeah, because here it is. When I recreate you in my image, now I dictate your imagination. So here it is. You were created in the imagination of God. What he envisioned for your life, what he imagined for your life, he spawned you. He developed you. He hatched you. He created you. He manifested you. He transformed you. Why? Because you are a depiction of God's imagination. Family. Come on, family. Type imagination. Type imagination. I am a depiction of God's imagination. So since I'm a depiction of God's imagination, this is what I can't do. I can't keep telling myself what I'm not. Come on, I need you to put some respect on your own name. Stop telling yourself what you'll never be, what you'll never become, what you'll never overcome. Stop telling yourself what God didn't tell you. He told you that you were a conqueror. He told you, matter of fact, not just a conqueror. He told you that you were more than a conqueror. He told you that you're the head, not the tail, above and not beneath. He told you that whatever you put your hands to, it prospers. He told you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Why are you speaking antithetical to what he already told you? Why are you speaking in direct juxtaposition, contrary and contrasting to what he told you about you? Because here it is. It affects the image. And if my image is distorted, what I imagine is also distorted. I am created in the imagination of God. I reflect his image. And I need to get my imagination together because I can never innovate what I don't imagine. I got to stretch the elasticity of my thinking. The world wants you to be recreated in their image. Why is that? Because when you're recreated in the world's image, now they dictate what you imagine. So you can never think bigger than your budget. You can never think bigger than your block. You can never think bigger than your boulevard. You can never think bigger than your bank account. Because you have a distorted view of you. Come on, family, type clarity. 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 The world wants you to look like them. The world wants you to talk like them. The world wants you to act like them. The world wants you to be a clone like them. But hear me, you are in the world, but you are not of the world. That's what it is. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. Got to take my mindset to another level. Got to think bigger than what I've ever thought before so I can go where I've never gone before. I have to shoot further. I have to shoot farther. I have to shoot higher. If anybody knows me, you know I love the game of basketball. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved the game. I don't think there was anybody who will ever be able to usurp Michael Jordan. That's my GOAT in my mind. I don't care how many points you score. It's the GOAT in my mind. But when I look at the game of basketball, there is a particular sharpshooter, one of, if not the greatest three-point shooters that God ever created. What's his name? Somebody just type the name in the chat. Let me see if you got it right. One of the greatest three-point shooters God ever created, if not the greatest shooter of all time, other than Steph Curry. And here's what you need to realize. Steph Curry is not only a great shooter, Steph Curry has a mind of expansion. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Because the game is not only physical, the game is also psychological. Steph Curry has a mindset of expansion. This video footage of Steph Curry dribbling the ball as a little boy, as his father, Del Curry, who was also a sharpshooter in the NBA, had him right by his side. The ball was bigger than Steph Curry. And Steph is shooting the ball as a kid. Steph Curry was absorbing the game. Steph Curry had a mind of expansion. When a guard of his height, when a guard of his size is supposed to just dribble and distribute the ball, take shots as close as you can to the rim. Steph Curry, who was called too short. Steph Curry, who was called too skinny. Guess where he lives at? He lives at and beyond the three-point line. So this is what he did. Remember I told you, when you get a revelation, now you create a revolution. By taking action, hear me, Steph Curry revolutionized the game of basketball. I just wish I had somebody who got the revelation right now. Steph Curry had a mindset of expansion. He got a revelation, and he revolutionized the game of basketball. So much so that this brother is shooting 30-foot shots, taking a couple of dribbles and shooting from half court. It's revolutionary. That's never been done before. Nobody's ever seen that in the NBA. Steph Curry doesn't just live above the rim like Mike. Mike already did that. If I could be like Mike, only one. Steph Curry not living above the rim. Steph Curry's not dunking the basketball. No, he lives beyond the rim. He don't live below the rim. He don't live above the rim. He lives beyond the rim. Come on, listen. Can you think beyond your limitations? Can you think beyond life's limitations? Can you think beyond your boulevard and your block and your budget and your bank account and your obstacles and what people said about you and imposter syndrome and scarcity mindset and emotional snipers and gaslighting and NPD, narcissistic personality disorder? Can you think beyond? Come on. Whether you think 30-foot shots are good for the game or not. Because everybody can't do what he does. A lot of people are trying to imitate him, but they can't duplicate him or replicate him. Whether you think those shots are good for the game or not, Steph Curry has revolutionized. Steph Curry has evolved. Steph Curry has innovated the game of basketball. So much so that kids these days ain't trying to dunk. Kids these days across America are taking 30 to 40-foot shots. With confidence, let me tell you. Why? Because they saw Steph Curry do it. Who's waiting to do something and they're waiting on you? And they can't do it until you do it. Because here it is. Could it possibly be that you're the holdup in somebody's life? Because somebody's waiting for you to do what you've never done before so they can go where they've never gone before? Somebody's waiting for you to become who you are so they can become who they're supposed to be. We'll see in the next 10, 20 years how many young kids have been fashioned and impacted by Steph Curry's revolutionary, innovative idea. It's possible because they saw it. It's possible because Steph Curry said it was possible. It's possible because he saw it before they ever did it. Did you hear me? If I was Steph Curry's coach the first time he ever popped a 30-foot shot in the game, listen, I'd sit that brother down on the bench so fast. What in the world are you doing, bro? And I tell him, man, what you doing? What you popping a 30-foot shot before? Huh? What you doing that for? Matter of fact, don't just sit by me on the bench. Go all the way to the end of the bench. But Steph knew what he was doing. Why? Because Steph Curry was like a great artist, like a Picasso. He was like a Leonardo da Vinci. He was like a Michelangelo. He was like a Rembrandt. He was like an Andy Warhol. He was like a Basquiat with a basketball. Ahead of his time. You weren't just created to prophesy to the future. You weren't just created to, in many cases, prognosticate the future. You were created to provoke it. Come on, it's time for you to engineer that idea. It's time for you to imagine the future. The only way to predict the future is to create it. It's time to think bigger. It's time to say, Lord, I need you to download your ideas into my mind. I got good ideas, but I need God ideas. God idea shifts me from where it is that I am. Lord, I need your ideas. Lord, I need your wisdom. Lord, I'm not just going to pray. I need to change my prayer language. And Lord, don't just bless me with $1 million, but bless me with $1 million idea. Because if I got the idea, I can replicate the millions. If I replicate the idea, the millions can become billions. If I think bigger, you can shift me from where it is that I am to where it is that God has called me to be. Come on, family. Type trailblazer. Stop trying to do what everybody else does and do what you were called and created to do. Stop trying to be a clone of somebody else. You can't beat me being me. I can't beat you being you. Do you the way that you do you. Because no one of us has it all. I need your impartation. I need your information. I need your revelation so that I can create my own revolution. I don't need to beg, borrow, and steal. I don't need to copy, paste. I don't need to let my mind go to waste. I have something that the world needs that I need to shift the world with it. I'm a world changer. Come on, family. I'm talking to you. If I'm talking to you, type me. You're a world changer. You're a history maker. You're a trailblazer. You're a mover. You're a shaker. You're a record breaker. It's time for you, as an innovator, to shift, to reimagine, to not just pivot, but prosper. Right here in this hour. Come on, family, it's time to make it happen. Come on. The power of innovation. Innovation, the power to make it happen. Only 3 types of people in life. Those who watch things happen, those who ask what happened, and there are those who make things happen. Which one are you? What you gonna make happen with the book? What you gonna make happen with the idea? What you gonna make happen with the business? What you gonna make happen with the support system? What are you gonna make happen with the strategy, with the structure, with the solutions, with the systems? What are you going to make happen with it? You already have all the resources that you need. Stop comparing yourself to what everybody else is doing and do what God called you to do. Come on, family, type make it happen. Make it happen. No distraction. Make it happen. Implementation. Make it happen. Innovation. Make it happen. Imagination. Make it happen. It's your time. Come on, family, type is my time. It's my time. And it's a good time to sow into this word that you've heard. It's not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to sow into this word with a seed of innovation. Yeah. 30, 60, 100 fold. Seed time and harvest. The day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. Come on, family, there's a process. I need you to understand that there's also provision in the midst of the process. God will sustain you. God will maintain you. God will develop provision for you. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. You are an innovator. I want you to plant an innovative seed. I want you to plant a trailblazing seed. I want you to plant a trendsetter seed. You were not created to go with the flow. You were created to go against the current culture. You were created to live counterculture, to what it is that this world is saying, to what it is that this world is dictating, to what it is that this world is pulling and compelling and trying to shape you and form you into their image, when you are creating the image, and not just the image of God, but the likeness. When I reflect the likeness of God, I create. You were created to create. I want you to sow a seed. Yeah, I want you to sow a seed that's going to meet a need. I want you to partner with us and sow a seed into this good ground. Maybe you can sow an $8 seed. Maybe you can sow a $28 seed. Maybe you can sow an $88 seed. I don't know what level you can sow on, but I want you to sow where it is that you grow. I want you to sow where you soar. It's not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. And I'm believing that God is going to replenish you with a harvest of blessings. Harvest in your heart, a harvest in your head, a harvest in your hand, harvest in your home, a harvest that favor is going to follow you. Goodness and mercy are going to follow you all the days of your life. I'm believing 30, 60, 100 fold. And as you're sowing your seed, I want you to name your seed. I want you to name your seed. Maybe you're naming it Trailblazer. Maybe you're naming it Innovator. Maybe you're naming it Make It Happen. Maybe you're naming it Commitment. I don't know what you're naming your seed, but I want you to sow your seed. And I want to join my faith with yours that God does this exceedingly, abundantly, and above all that you can ask or think. And it becomes a steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus said, I come that you might have life. I speak life over your body. I speak life over your mind. I speak life over your ideas. I speak life over your income. I speak life over your house. I speak life over your home. I speak life over your marriage. I speak life over your relationships. I speak life over your children. I speak life over your business, that you have it more abundantly. Life is getting ready to be more enjoyable for you than it's ever been, ever in your life. Thank you, family, for sowing that seed. Thank you, family, for sowing that seed into good ground. And your seed helps us right here and in the mix. As you partner with us, every sponsorship, every seed helps. Expanding our reach, greater equipment, taking our show to another plateau and to another level, to where you help us grow by growing with us. Here in the Eagles Academy, I want you to join us. Go to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button. I want you to fill out the form, be transformed. Hearing conversation like this is the reason why you need to join us. I want you to become an ultimate partner. Yes, you can partner with us by membership, as sponsorship, by getting one of the exclusive perks, which is one of our badges. That's why it's been so colorful. It's the commenters in our chat, VIP, OQP, royalty. Yeah, you can partner with us in that level because your membership is sponsorship. Of course, we appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Channel for change, channel that creates change, channel that breaks chains. By not just being a subscriber, but being a partner, but to be an ultimate partner, I want you to soar with us out of here into our Eagles community. It's where I go farther than we go here, where I'm teaching, where I'm coaching, where I'm training, where I'm mentoring, where I'm breaking information, insight, and revelation down to its granular level to empower you in your emotional intelligence, your spiritual intelligence, your relational intelligence, your marketplace mandate, your business acumen, your skills. You owe it to you to invest in you. You want to be an innovator? Join our Innovative Eagles community. You want to be a trailblazer and a trendsetter and not just an influencer? Because that's good too, but innovator takes it to another level. Join our Eagles community. I know a place, and this is the Eagles community. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. I want to partner with you as you partner with me. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, and I guarantee you will be transformed. Let's grow higher. Let's grow together as a partner in our community. Family, did you get something from this word? Did you get something from this word that you've heard? Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button. Make it happen. Make it happen, innovator. Power of innovation. hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yes, we're so grateful that you have joined us today. Family, In the Mix is out of time. But trust me, y'all, I am not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. And of course, while you're here on the YouTube side, be sure to hit the like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hear me. It's so vital, so important, so needed, so necessary that you become a subscriber. Not only are you a subscriber, I consider you a partner. Can you share this with somebody? This word that you've heard? Can you empower somebody? Your timeline could be someone's lifeline. Come on, family. Yeah. Add me to your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your TikTok. Put me in your story. I'd love to share it. I'd love to share it. Because you are a partner in our In the Mix community as a member. And so we appreciate you. We're so glad that you have also watched us on our sister satellite stations on social media. And so we give you a sincere salute. But I got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? And step this way, step that way. Yeah, step this way, step that way. Which way am I talking about? By friending me, by following me right now, today, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and we don't stop. And you can do that by putting me right in there at EddieConnorJr. Come on, yeah. Put my name right on in on any of those social sites at EddieConnorJr. Put some respect on my name, family. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. Of course, if I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't hesitate. Please reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know I'm the man for the job. So invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your college, your event, your session. Let's go all the way up. Let's make some progression. And it would be an honor for me to empower you when you email me. Yeah, if you want to invite me, email me. info@EddieConnor.com. And of course, again, it would be an honor for me to empower you. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man. 100 grand, your brother, and I mean that, from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know a brother gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment.